All right, all right. Welcome to Grown Man Talking Incorporated. We have a very special guest for you today, Miss Sunni. She's coming in to talk about the body and mind and soul. So make sure you share. Set your notifications because I'm going to tell you this is really going to be spicy. Now we're going to hand it over to Mr. Dwight.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Grown Men Talking. I am your host, Dwight Robinson, and I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was okay, holidays and everything. But it's Friday, and we're about to get into some things. Now, most of the men are gone. Hopefully, King D will be joining us soon, but I do have someone join me as a host today. And let's bring her on in. Is she in here? Miss Honey, you in here? Come on in, Miss Honey.
Hello, everyone. How
What's
y'all
up,
doing?
honey? Hey, girl, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was lovely, baby. I enjoyed my mom and my brother.
Uh-huh.
Me and them two had a lovely, dinner together. It was
Oh,
pretty cool.
that's what's up. Spending time with your family and friends. Well, since it's just us right now, we're gonna bring in our special guest. This lady just lights up the room when she smiles. She got all this energy, and can't wait to get into this. So, Sunny, you and you in? Come on in and join us. Come on in, Sunny.
Hey, you guys, it's
Well,
Sunny.
hello, beautiful.
What's up,
Consistency.
Sunny?
Yes,
What?
yes, yes. Consistency equals results in every area of your life.
Yes, it does, my lady. Yes,
Absolutely.
it does.
Pleasure to
Now,
be here
Sonny,
with you guys.
well, hey, we're
We're
happy to have you. We've been trying to get you
absolutely.
here for a while. Now, how was your Thanksgiving, Sonny?
Oh man, it was good. It was good. So I reside in Houston, but I went home to hang out with my family and go over
Mm-hmm.
old stories, looking at movies and eating
Woo!
good and fellowshipping.
Yes, that's what it's all about. Now, Sonny, since you say you went home, which I know what home is, home is San Antonio, I'm correct?
It is. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, that's
I
my hometown too now.
Yeah, yeah. How long you been gone?
God damn, too long. Oh, I mean, I go back and forth just like you, Sonny, but
Okay.
I think I've been out here for over 10 years, I believe. I believe over 10 years out here in Austin and Round Rock. Uh,
Okay.
Now, before we get into the juices for honey, before we get into the stuff that you do and everything, we just tell us a little bit about your family in San Antonio. What about your children and what got you here to this point.
Oh, oh man, I'm telling you, like the world is just it's ours. And if
Right,
you if you allow it to be that, do the necessary work, it can be placed at your feet. You just have to, know what you want and then go after it. So I'm originally from San Antonio, born and raised.
mm-hmm.
I graduated from Houston Tillerson College. Shout out to all the HBCUs in the house,
Hey,
baby.
hey.
Um, and I tapped into this um world. I'm 45 years old, mother of two adults now, but
Oh,
yeah. One is off to college, and that's and my son. He does some security.
right.
He's doing trading stocks and all that kind of stuff. But
Uh-oh.
now go back. And I'm just this girl that grew up on the east side of San Antonio that just wanted something more, something
Mm,
grandiose. And I always look to the left and look to the right. I'm like, man,
right,
who can I look up to? Who got it? And it's me. I looked in the mirror and I claimed it, and it's like it's me. I'm the one
right,
that's gonna make the difference. And once you take on that responsibility, then you just kind of much go after it. And that's just what I've been doing um since I tapped into the bodybuilding world. But if you want to go back, any kind
Come
of
on, let's go back with it.
look, you can ask me all the questions you want. I mean, I've been married, divorced. Like, where you want me to start?
Well, if I remember, I think Sandy. We you from the East Side of San Antonio, and of course, I don't think we never really bumped into each other that much. I know you used to go to Santa's over there on the East
Yeah.
Side, Santa.
Mhm.
Yeah, now
Did too. I used to
yeah.
work at Santa's when I was in
What?
college.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Yes,
so
I was a
how are you
waitress.
feeling? How are you feeling about your daughter going off to college?
Oh,
leaving home, leaving the nest. Because
so
I have one that's about to leave pretty soon too.
oh, let me tell you something. That emptiness syndrome is real, honey.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I believe you.
I was like, and my son, he didn't go off to college. He wanted to do his own thing, so that's fine. So he stayed here. But even though he's here, like she left, she's the baby, and I'm just like, what do I do? Because that part of the mothering is done.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go back. You can't like reel in any more years.
Absolutely.
So like, taking care of the family. So when I come home, the house is quiet. Cause my son
Woo.
does his own thing. He's grown. He's 23. He does his own. He got a girlfriend.
Right.
And so when I come home, the home is quiet. I'm looking around like, what am I supposed to do right now? So now I gotta look to me, cause at first when she left, I was trying to go down there once a week and this and that.
Right.
But that emptiness syndrome, it was like,
It's real.
it's real.
There it
It
is.
was sad, but it wasn't like a bad sad. She's off. She's in her own world,
She's doing
and
that
we
thing.
want that. We raise these children to leave, not to stay, right? Because they got to be able to go out there
Yes, they
and
do.
face life.
Yes, they do.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Long
you
as you gave her the tools she need to
Oh
face
Yeah,
yeah,
life, we all good.
yeah,
yes. And
because
I've been
Sunny,
finding my own way. I've been finding my own way, like back to who I was before you had kids.
yeah, because y'all did
That's
everything
real.
together. Y'all go. I seen y'all be at the movies together. Y'all go here
Oh
together.
yes.
I mean,
So
y'all was like the unstoppable. Y'all was always doing something together.
because those things are important, right? Because we get into our own little things. And so on Friday night was date night for family. So on
Right.
Friday, we either did dinner, movies. That's the time that we talked about things that was uncomfortable, that was real comfortable. We had laughter. That's the
Woo.
time that I made sure that I had an open platform where they can
Right.
share out without any judgment, because this is their life. I'm just here to really
Right.
kind of guide them, not tell them what to do, not
Yeah.
constrict them or restrict them, but be like, okay, your decisions also come with your consequences, not mine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they had to know that stuff. So I tried to teach them that early, trying to make sure that family time is very important.
Yes,
Like
it
you have to
is.
spend that time. We don't have time for nothing. You have to create and make the time
You right.
for
Absolutely.
You
everything.
so right. You are so right, Sonny. And that's what I like about that. Because like I said, family time is a great time, and it is. When the kids, your son and my twins are the same age. They 23. I have three kids. They all grown. The twins are 23. My oldest son is 30. So, they have to get out here and live their own life. You just teach them things, and hopefully they just make those best decisions, and we'll be there for them to answer any questions and everything.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
back
I
to you,
strive
Sonny.
for them to want to be happy. You want your children to be happy. That was
Right.
my one thing. Like, be happy. And what I'm telling them now is like, don't get attached too soon to nobody. You know,
Yeah.
we,
Focus on.
for me, it was like, you know, you need to graduate from high school, go to
Right.
college, marry,
Right.
have kids. Like, it don't have to be that way. We don't even know who the hell we are at 20, 22,
You ain't
20.
lying about that, because I sure didn't know when I was that
So
age.
true.
Right. And so I try to teach my children, like, learn who you are, know thyself before you attach yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's some good advice. That sure is.
Very good advice.
Yes, it is. And Sonny, the thing about it is, when you say you used to work at Santa as a waitress, I don't know. You ever seen me and Dwayne dancing?
I
Oh, you
have.
was there. Oh, you saw me and Dwayne out there dancing?
I mean, yeah. So I'm 45. I don't know how old you are. So I'm
I'm
45. And I was
58.
like, huh?
58 years. I'm 58 years old. That's right, 58.
Okay. So
And
yeah. So I worked at Santa's. I also worked at Midtown. I worked at them both when I was in college.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
it's a small world after all, y'all. And I mean, the thing about it, son, now your mom and the rest of your family, how they feel about the things that you're doing and all the journey you've been on all this time and doing all the things you've been doing.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my gosh. So they've enjoyed it. I mean, because of me being so several things that I've done that is very much outside of my family realm.
Right.
Um, my parents, have always put me in things. So I've been in
Mm-hmm.
ballet. I was Miss Copernicus 2 years in a row when I was 14 and 15.
Uh-huh.
Um, I was a Debbie's Darling. I don't know if you know Debbie's Darlings that was out of the Carver Carocho Center,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I
So
do. Yeah.
I was a Debbie's Darling. So I was a ballerina. I've done recitals. I played all the sports. Basketball was my first love. From
Oh,
Copernicus, James Jones, Diane, Mike,
yeah. Yeah.
they all taught me the basics of being social, having sports. So I am like a all around like East Side inner city kid. Like I done it all. My parents taught me how to fish. My dad taught me, and my mom taught me how to dance. Like
Oh,
I'm all around. I do it all.
Energy.
woo.
Give
That's
me
right.
Yes,
some of that energy.
That's why I
yes.
said, get my attention, your energy, boy. Steady got that energy
I
all over
need
the place.
some. Ooh.
And then when I grew up, right, I'm still doing all of these things that my mom put me in. I was an Apache cheerleader. So
Oh,
I'm a real East Side kid, okay, of San Antonio, and
okay.
born and raised, literally. And my parents, as I was growing up, I'm still doing
Right.
this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. My mom was like, "Why are you doing all these things?" I'm like, "Mom, how you gonna tell me to stop doing all these things when you put me in all these things when I was younger? Like it doesn't go away. You've instilled this in me. You got to eat it. But
Yes, you do.
it was one thing that I wanted to do, and I wanted to pursue pageantry. And
Right.
you think back with our parents. So my mom's 75.
Uh-huh.
She was like, "No, we don't have money for pageantry because there was, letters was coming in the mail, but
Mm.
pageants cost.
It costs a
Pageants
lot?
cost.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Pageantry?
didn't know that. I didn't know that. I mean, it must
Oh,
cost a lot of money.
yes. If you
Very
want to
much.
be like Miss Texas, Miss San Antonio, you got to start from the scratch and then you build your way up. That's like a whole
Wow.
world within itself.
Just like
My
Wow.
mom,
gymnastics.
my mom was
Cost.
like, "No, we don't have the money for that.
So how much? I mean,
Figure it out."
me and Honey want to know how much does it cost? Is it's like in the hundreds or something, or?
Hey,
It's in
listen.
the thousands. It's
Yes.
pageantry. We
Yes.
talking about them being on TV. You work your way up to get to TV, but it starts off like small things. Didn't they have like a black a black queen of San Antonio or something like that where they did pageantry, but you kind of it's like levels. It's like levels to this.
Woo!
Yeah,
Lord have
it's
mercy.
it's it's serious. It's just like those dancers, those dancing dolls and all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
That's serious too. And it's
Mhm.
De
Wow.
Niro, okay? It's almost like on a level of AAU basketball, AAU,
Yeah.
volleyball. Yeah, it's on that
Well,
level. So
I learned something new tonight because I didn't know it was like that in the thousands and up. I
what?
mean,
Now look, my daughter was in gymnastics and that costs a lot.
oh
Oh
yeah, I know
Lord.
gymnastics does.
And
Yeah, I
she
know.
used to
Yeah,
compete with the US Olympic. So
yeah.
yeah, it was costly.
It's about
God.
De Niro. Yeah, it's about the money. They want to know,
Woo.
what parents they got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can train your kid to do this and that, but it's gonna cost.
It's gonna cost.
Woo.
Mhm.
But but gymnastics, like Honey said, wasn't your daughter in that same thing? Sunny gymnastics, was she in
She,
that
she
also?
did she did gymnastics a little bit, but it was I feel like it was kind of, they didn't want
Oh.
to like advance her,
Uh-huh.
sometimes, so I'm just keeping it real. So then you get caught up into this, like, do I still want to pay money to be on this level?
Right.
Or
Mhm.
I need to fight with them to do something else. But it costs. So you want to
Mhm.
pay more to get them here. It's just so then after that, I got her in dance. And this is
Mm-hmm.
when she was under a dancing coach, and that's when my daughter tapped into that winning mentality, because we don't
Oh,
have that winning mentality until you get into like organized sports
right.
young. If they, that's like bred into you. And she got it like when she was maybe first grade. She
Mm-hmm.
got into that, to the dancing thing. And it was just it was beautiful. And then when she got tired of it, you don't want to burn your children out because you can. And I kind
Right.
Mhm.
of like let them kind of make their own decisions in that. But in the fifth grade, she wanted to quit. Then I think 11th grade came. She gonna tell me, I don't know why you let me quit, Mom. I'm like, because you said you was failing and you wanted to work on your school because you wasn't getting your schoolwork done. That's why I was like, go ahead and let it go, you know. But then she was like, I wish that I would have learned this and I wish I would have learned that. That's why if y'all have young children out there, don't let them quit. Just get a tutor and you know, just tell the coaches, hey, my daughter needs to finish some work this week. So give her a little time or something like that. But don't let them quit because they always be blaming you.
Yeah, I heard that before about some young people. Why you let me quit? Why you let me quit? Well, shoot, you say you won't do it no more.
You're stressing out. You know, if you see your kid stressing out, you like, dang, she's stressing out. You know, you
stress you out. Yeah, they stressing you out because they want to get out.
Exactly.
I want to get out this. And then they have you stressed out and just getting on your nerves because they want to get out the thing that they thought they want to do. And then you just sitting there like, but damn, you already in it. You might want to go ahead and finish it. No, I want to get out. And then, you know, so yeah, that's some good advice there. You know, if they get in there, just push them into it and just, you know, I hear some music. Hey, we'll be back. I hear the music playing and we shall be back in 2 and 2. So don't y'all go nowhere. Be back. Yeah.
Okay, so we have cabbage, lime, cucumber, celery, cilantro. I need it all. I need it all. Let's taste. I told y'all what it is, right? Cabbage, cucumber, celery, lime, cabbage, cilantro. I can do it. It is tastes very, very healthy. I can taste the celery. It doesn't have any strong taste anywhere, which is actually really good, which actually balances all of that ingredients that I just mentioned. So you should try it at home. Peace. So this is sweet potatoes and carrots. Carrots and sweet potato, and I also put in some cinnamon. Let's taste. Come through, sweet potato pie, come through. Yes.
But God be dang, God, that's dancing on the stage.
That is so nice. Oh my gosh.
I didn't know we were dancing. I didn't know we was in the same room dancing, but hey, I guess we was doing our thing.
The creatives. I know where I was. The creatives. That's awesome.
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
Now, Sonny, I need to ask. I'm pretty sure Honey want to know. First, let's get to that drink. Now, I like smoothies. I like certain things. So, this drink that you made, what was all in it? Because I'm kind of curious. I might want to try that or make something like that and give it a
You can
taste.
keep that green one. Ooh.
Oh,
But you have to taste it though. You have to taste it. So these different combinations, it's just off the head. It's not. It's not this one thing
right.
that I do now. My doctor friend, she suggested the sweet potatoes and carrots, and I've been doing
Right.
that one for it tastes just like sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. And I threw a little
Wow.
cinnamon in there and a little honey. But so that one is good. Now it's a juicer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a juice bag. Now, when I went to Panama, that's the way they juice it. They hand juiced, and that's the cold press. That is like no machine, no where you
Mm-hmm.
see it. And so I blended everything up. Now, if I could smash it down and make the juice of what I did. But like
Right.
sweet potatoes and the carrots, obviously I couldn't. So I added some water. This is the best water.
What kind of water is that? Oh,
This is
Mountain
Mountain Valley.
Valley.
This is Mountain Valley water right
So it's
here.
better than crazy water.
So I don't know about no crazy water, but spring water is the best water. Now this Mountain
Okay.
Valley water, it has the minerals in it. It has magnesium, potassium,
Right.
and calcium. And so
Okay.
it's already there. And this is the water that I drink. This is the water that I, would advise others to
Try some
drink
of
as
that.
well.
Now
So
that what you made. So how does it help the body? Because I know the stuff you make it has some kind of way of I guess for body and making you feel better.
so
More.
so when you juice, you're getting rid, there's no protein. Everything is just gone. It's just the juice, which goes straight
Right.
to your bloodstream, right? It
Mm-hmm.
goes straight there. So it gives you all the nutrients that you need. Now I did a fast, and I don't know if y'all did, if I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Now I've done 2 fasts. Now I'm gonna go over this. I'll go over the first fast. Now I've
Okay.
never fasted before this time. So it was a straight juice and water fast. Now I did it. It was supposed to be 14 days, but I told my group leader,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do 14 days. I said I'll give you 7 because I never fasted. I'm already lean and thin. Okay.
Right.
I weigh
Right.
115.
Uh-huh.
So I did it, but I mean, I did my juicing, I did my water, and day 1 was okay. Day
Mm-hmm.
2 was okay. It's like, hey, day 3, I was like, I was like not well. So I laid down.
Yeah.
I still worked out.
Right.
I
Right.
didn't do any cardio, but I still lifted. Day 4, I was back up. I was excited, pumped up. I'm still just drinking my juice and water. Day 5 was good. Day 6 was good. Day 7 was
Right.
good. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do 10 days for you. Day 8, I was
Ooh, man.
I was hurting.
Man.
Day 8, I was hurting. And so but in this and then so I ended up doing 11 days. But in this process of and then day 9, day 10, I was good. Day 11, I was good. So I did 11
Right.
days. But in this process, you I you get a different mindset.
Uh-huh.
Cellular structure changes. You give your digestive tract a break, right?
Right.
Because now you don't, it's a certain time where you're not pooping anymore because you're not, or you
Right.
don't have pooping anymore because you're not taking in any food. It's only
Right.
liquid. And so I had more energy. I slept all the whole night. I mean, no bad dreams.
Mm.
It was just beautiful. You get rid of the brain fog. I was able to write more. It's just mental clarity,
Right.
and it was just beautiful. So that was the first fast, and I went from 115 to 107
Wow.
first fast. This next fast that I just got done, I started at 115 because I went back up.
Right.
But day 1 through 5, I did juice and water. But day 6, 7, and 8, I did only water. Now that
Woo.
it
Yeah.
was just only water. So day 1 was good. Day
Mm-hmm.
2 was and then day 3 I was like, oh, I can't wait till this is over. But when you do 3 days
Right.
of water only, you get new cellular structure. Healing
Mm.
begins, but healing begins in both. Whether you're doing water or just juice and water,
Right.
healing happens to the body. So I didn't do this for weight loss, and I want people to know that I did not do this for weight loss because I don't have a problem with that. I know how to go up, down, whatever. This was for healing of the body. So if I get sick or if I get ill or anything, I
Right.
know that fasting is going to clear up some things because you want to starve the
Right.
disease. You want to starve the disease. You can starve cancer. You can starve, I think I got sick within that time frame. So mucus and all that kind of stuff was coming up, but you're getting rid of all of the gunk
Right.
that's in your body. And you do that through fasting. So yeah, so it was good.
I,
Now
I,
I'm
that's just it. I'm
asking
gonna have to try
questions.
that because
Questions,
I just
huh?
want because when you try to, I mean, the things that you do with your body, I guess food is number one because even though you're lifting weights and trying to train and stuff, it depends on the type of food you eat because we have a lot of people. Me and son, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like some people go to my page. I mean, I do workouts because I'm in the martial
Mhm.
arts and I do a lot of stuff, and they want to know about food. They want. I say, I'm not a personal trainer. I mean, I try to eat as healthy as possible. So, but the way you look, because you have people like, oh, I want to get more muscle tone, I want to lose body fat, stomach. So maybe you can have some wisdom of, to give people about what they can do, and about their, I guess, they eating and trying to get themselves toned up like you.
Okay. So I've been in the bodybuilding world since 2010. But in terms of um food, so our bodies are like machines. So
Mm-hmm.
what you give it, it regurgitates. Whether you put it in your mouth, whether you listen to it in your ears, whether you doing some movement, you're giving your body information. That's all.
Right.
That's all we do every single day. We're giving our body information. And so if we are giving our body information and we want it to be like something, whatever this goal is, then if
Right.
you look up and see what information do I need to give to my body to reach that goal, do you understand what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not, it's like science. It's where these bodies heal itself, it grows, it gets small, it gets big, it gets sick, it gets, it heals.
Right.
This body that God has given us, it does any and everything you want it to do based on what you give to it. So I've been on meat all my life. The past couple years, I've been vegan. So my muscles don't look like they were, but I'm working on that. It's just now you kind of now in terms of with me not eating meat and with me eating vegetables, I still need to have the same amount of protein, carbs,
Right.
you know, in that regard. So again, if you want to look like something, you have to follow the formula to look like that. And
Right.
so it's not a lot of rocket science. Now, those that want to just like have weight loss, I would say off the bat, get rid of like all of white stuff, white
Okay.
bread,
Mm-hmm.
bread, sugar, flour,
Right.
all of these things that create sugar. Sugar is in your gut. It's right
Yeah.
here. This is sugar. So those that have that big belly, those
Right.
that beer, those beer bellies, all of
Right.
it goes there. So so it's the little bitty things that you can get rid of. And not only that, it's the disciplines. Just give small disciplines. Like if you eat bread every day, just start eating bread maybe 3 days a week. Like table
Right.
some of it back. When my people come for me to train them, I don't. not give them a whammy because they're not going to be successful, and I know it. I got
Right.
this one lady that I trained. She loves Coke. She'll drink Coke every day,
Uh-oh.
twice a day. So I said, can you just knock it down once a day?
Mm-hmm.
So or just 3 times a week or just the weekend. So you
Right.
just have to find those places. Now, once somebody gets consistent in these smaller disciplines, then you can add bigger disciplines. But you got to just start off small, and then these things grow.
Right. You're right.
And
See,
yeah, so you want it to be simple.
I agree. I tell people all the time about those souls. Leave those dark souls alone, y'all. Y'all heard what so didn't I tell y'all? Leave those dark souls alone. That Coke, that Pepsi, leave that stuff alone.
Yeah.
But you're
And,
right. Hey. Oh, all right now, Spice. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah. Get with that damn soda.
and I'm not perfect, right? So
Yeah.
I will drink it. So I love Big Red. I grew up drinking Big Red. My dad loved Big Red. I
For
love
sure,
Big
all
Red.
black folks like Big Red. We
Right.
all like it.
And so every now and then I'll grab me a Big Red because but it's not something that I overindulge with anymore
Yeah.
because it's not good long term.
Right.
I
Right.
stopped eating meat because they doing so much with the meat.
Now, see,
They
son, that right there, the people, I guess, when people hear about meat and vegan, because trying I call it flesh. Y'all stop eating that flesh. But but
It
the
is
food is
flesh.
so bad. The steak, the pork chops, all that, the pork, all that stuff is just bad. So what can you tell the people, which vegan? I guess they're scared that word. It's a bad word, vegan. They get scared of us. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to be no vegan. So maybe
Well,
you can.
well, the the thing about what I'm gonna say. The thing about um being vegan or eating meat, like I still like meat. I still
Right.
like it very much. When I was competing the last go around, my blood type, I was eating for my blood type, and my blood
Right.
type, I'm positive, and I was a meat eater. So all the wild caught stuff. So like um um the deer, the elk, the bison, wild caught fish.
Mm-hmm.
So my body crave that.
Crave
It's
that.
just it's just what they're doing with the meat
Right.
and putting like antibiotics and
Yeah.
steroids, this and
Man.
that. Little girls is getting hair under their arms really
Yeah.
young, like
Yeah.
stuff like
Woo.
that. They getting boobs already and all of that,
Woo.
but that's because of the hormones.
Yeah. Yeah.
They wasn't doing all this back in the day like that. My grandmother's 97 years old, well in her right mind,
Right.
living at home, still by herself, still
Wow.
maintaining herself and everything.
Blessing. That's a
She's
blessing.
been eating
Yeah.
meat.
Yes.
She still does, right? But it's just and she probably got some really good genes because back in the day, or
Yeah, the
or
good food. Yeah.
the immune system, because back in the day they
Mm-hmm.
cooked every day. It
Cooked
wasn't
every
no
day.
going to McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. I hear that.
And they
so,
grew their food as well.
Yeah. Yes,
Sometimes
honey.
they grew
Yes.
their
yes,
food.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So and so the vegan, it's just a choice. It's
Right.
nothing more people don't have to be that, but I've been able to prepare meals that taste like what I wanted to. Like I got
Right.
this real good, like I love barbecue sandwiches, but now I get these mushrooms, I cut up these mushrooms,
Mm-hmm.
saute them, put them in the in the on the skillet.
Right.
I give you some barbecue sauce from my favorite restaurant where I was getting my barbecue sandwiches from. Give me some
Right.
pickles and onions. Get that Hawaiian bread. It tastes just like a brisket sandwich. Now I
Hell,
don't
wherever
care if I put
works.
that in my head or whatever, but I didn't take any mucus from the
Yeah.
meats.
Yeah.
That
See, yeah, that part right there. Yeah. See, a
you
lot
know,
of people, and I'm glad you said it, because a lot of people don't know that. They just, because shoot, I'm be honest, American has some of the worst food that is outlawed in other countries because of what's in it.
And
They're
the stuff
used to,
they doing to
yeah,
the food nowadays,
yeah.
it's
It's
more
not
healthy to grow your own foods and
exactly.
your own animals, and
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
I mean,
yes.
it's bad. They outlaw food from America and other countries like China and countries around the world. They said, we don't even want that stuff. Y'all keep that stuff over there. I
Right.
mean, because they slowly killing us with the food. I mean, the things that are in it and everything, and it's just, Oh, I guess we can go to commercial. Look, y'all, we be back in 2 with Sunny. So don't y'all go nowhere.
nowhere,
That's right. Say it again. Nowhere.
nowhere.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes you just need clarity. Sometimes you need to just refocus. Sometimes you just need energy. And this morning I woke up needing some energy, and so I came to get some energy. Right? So just come outside and take off like this. I did 10 ups on the more steep side of the hill, and now I'm gonna do 10 ups on this gradual side of the hill. So the same thing I said over there when I said take off, take off. Let's go. This is a great idea. When you're doing your time drills,
All right, all right, all right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We are really having a nice time. Hopefully y'all taking notes and learning something. We want to give all appreciation over there to both Facebook pages, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour. We'll be back, same time, same place. See you then.
Hey, we back. See, honey, Sonny, this is why I call you unstoppable, because you just, I mean, you just put your all in it and everything. And I mean, I have watched you ever since you've been getting this journey. I have seen you in competitions. I've been seeing you just, I mean, doing all. I see you coaching people. I see you have someone helping you when you get ready. So I mean, it's just amazing. You just have came such a long way. So, uh, what can you, just give us some details, some more details about what you do and how you get that body and everything. We just got to know.
Okay, man. So in 2010, so shout out to Jerry Hill. I don't know if y'all know him in
Yes.
San Antonio. So he was my trainer in San Antonio. He's my first trainer. So he took me to a bodybuilding show. And matter of fact, I wasn't going to him to be in a show. I was just going
Mm-hmm.
to him to train. He trains everybody. And then one day he's like, "You want to go to a show?" So I went to a show and I was like, I can do that. You got to see
Right.
something to be something.
Right.
So we just started training, right? And so you don't know how to do something until you do it yourself.
Yeah.
So I just did it. I was just like, we trained, we showed up. I didn't know what I was doing. He really didn't know what he did it too. Like,
Right.
so we just like in this thing. So we trying to pose. He talking about do it like this, do it like that. So we just trying to figure it out, looking at YouTube stuff. So I get there, and this is the NPC show. This is Lackland Classic, and Lackland Classic on the base, and I am there. We go. I did two categories. I did bikini and I did figure. Figure is
Right.
the bigger girls, but you don't know, right? So I just did
Right.
two categories to get some chances in. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Let me put two chances in. So so I go to I do my thing or whatever, and needless to say, I didn't place, right. I'm 16th place. Okay, the
Right.
first
Right.
16th, it was like I was the first 16, and it was like 7 more 16ths after me. Right, they just stopped counting
Right.
and or stopped making the places. But you cannot take away from experience
That's right. You
because
sure can.
life is about experience and learning lessons. And so the experience was beautiful because now I learned. And that's what experience is, for you to learn. So
Right.
now that I got it here. Okay. He was like, so then life happened.
Uh
I was
huh.
going through a divorce. So that was the reason why I ended up training, because I needed to place my negative energy somewhere that was going to feed me positively, that was going to make me
Right.
stronger, not just physically, but mentally. Right. So
Right.
that's where I placed my negative energy. I needed to learn how to transmute. And I can say transmute now. I didn't know that was what I was doing then. You
Mm-hmm.
learn these things as you put them in words as you kind of like move along. And so as I was doing that, things started happening in the process of me doing the training, because when you train your body, things happen to you mentally and
Right.
spiritually, and things start moving. You get this mental clarity. It was just a beautiful thing. And this is how this space opened up for me to move to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And so after I got done training, life hit and I needed to do some changes. So I did that and I ended up moving to Houston. Now I'm 2 years, I'm here. I uprooted my children. Okay. My parents
Mm-hmm.
thought I was crazy. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm leaving San Antonio, but that's a whole nother story within itself. So needless to say, I'm here. I got my children acclimated. I said, you know what? I want to get back on the stage. I really,
All right.
really do, because it gave me something. So I
Mm-hmm.
found, my way. Boom. I'm back. I'm on a team here. So Houston, here in San Antonio, here in Houston, it's really big here. So I found a team to be on, and 2 months, I'm 2 months away from that show that I got 16th place in. So I'm
Right.
like, I want to be back in that show. I'm telling my trainer now, Ty Rogers, shout out to Ty Rogers of ODF. Woo! I I was like, I want to be in. She's like, you're not gonna be ready. I said, I'm gonna be ready. I said, I need my diet. I look, because now I'm plugged in. Don't
Right.
tell me I'm not gonna be able to do this. I am. Just tell me
Right.
what to do. I'm a do it. You give me the formula. To be successful. I'm gonna work the formula. So that's what I did. I went back to that same show. Prior to that show, we were 6 weeks out, and they were training for a show. I said, well, I want to get in with you, and he's like, I don't know. I said, just believe me, just trust me. So I did
Mm-hmm.
anyway. I got fifth place, so I got world qualified already.
Woo. All right.
So is
Two
there
weeks.
any? So is there any? I'm sorry. Any events that you're gonna be in coming up or?
Yes. So I'm not gonna get back on stage to June 2025, June or
Mm-hmm.
July. I can't remember. But so and then I also promote a show. So that's my show that I promote. So I've been
Right.
in this fitness realm a while. So I started as a little bitty cub in San Antonio, and now
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big mama.
That's why I say you unstoppable, girl. You be doing it.
She
You be
said I'm a
doing the
big
thing.
mama now.
Yeah, yeah, she is. So she trying to be doing it. I'm like, God
I
dang,
need some
so
of
she
her
doing it.
energy. Shoot.
Yeah. Hey, she got
So
that energy.
so needless to say, I went back. I did go back to that show, and I won. I was nationally qualified there. But I say all this to say, if you get with the right people, you get with the
Mm-hmm.
right crowd. You gotta let all the naysayers go. You gotta do, and once
Right.
you zone in, and you can accomplish everything.
And
That's the reason why. Go ahead.
no, I'm listening. Go ahead.
That's the reason why I say consistency. Consistency equals results in every area of your life. Because fitness for me has just been a platform for me to do all the things that I want
Right.
to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my one thing. I have a multitude of things that I do, right? And
Mm-hmm.
because this brain of ours, this human body, we can do whatever we want.
Yes, we
And
can.
we
Right.
have to believe it for ourselves. And
Yeah,
then
because
Yeah.
what
I see
happens
that.
is that, go ahead.
No, you finish your statement and then I say what I need.
I was gonna say what happens is that you got all these people around you that are not
Right.
doing things, and it just you like, and they like, you really gonna do that? I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Sometimes you can't even talk to these people because your
Yeah.
vision, God gave you this vision, and you do not get vision without provision. It's there, it's
Right.
available, and people got to know that. And so all you got to do is bring that to fruition. That's your doing, and it's gonna be beautiful. It
That's right.
is beautiful.
Absolutely. I see that among weightlifting and training, I see that you do a little sewing.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, girl, let me tell you something.
How do you
So,
manage all that with motherhood? That's what I wanted to be,
originally, you remember I told you that I do all of these things, right? So, if I go back, so in high school, I taught myself how to braid, so I know how to braid too. So I'm a braider and a weaver,
Yeah, she
right? So
does hair. Yes.
and
Okay.
then I graduated. Then I went off to college so I can braid hair when I was in college for money and stuff. You need to always have a little hustle. Then after that, I graduated from HT, and then I went back to school to get my cosmetology license in braiding and weaving so I can charge what I want to charge. And then after
Right.
that, I started teaching, and I was like, man, I wanted to be a shoe designer. And so the school there, I can't even think of it. What's the Art Institute in San Antonio?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
So the Art Institute in San Antonio, over there off of I-10. I went there and they swindled me, and I was
Uh-oh.
like,
Oh,
I said, y'all have shoe design? They was like, yeah, but they did not. So needless to
yeah.
say, I got my I got my applied science degree in fashion design. That's where I learned how to sew. And I utilize it like for my jeans because I got this
Right.
slim waist and that butt kind of sticks out. So I need to like
Uh-oh.
parts, so I don't pay the seamstress or
Yeah.
I can do that myself. I
Now,
made my
Sonny,
prom dress.
Sonny, I want to ask you this because Sonny hit on the thing because you do soul and you do that. Yeah, like I
How do
said,
you
I
manage
see.
motherhood
Yeah,
with
but
all of
I'm telling you,
that?
she does a lot. Now that
So
photo you took,
you get
I
the
wish.
energy.
Well, yeah, I wish I had that photo you took when you had those wings. Who did those wings that you had
I
on?
did them. I did
See,
them.
that's
I'm
what
an
I'm saying.
She
artist.
I bet
so
you Sunny
see.
did those wings. She took this picture. I swear, she's like a black. My friends like, oh, who's that beautiful black angel? I mean,
So
those wings.
you also encourage your children to do weightlifting as well, right?
Yeah, so my son, he just competed in this in my show, and then my daughter, she competed, and I made her wings too in
Okay.
March. And he did, and that Riverwalk Classic show, that's a show that I promote and host in San Antonio, because I wanted to be able to you come back and show
Right.
people, you can do this. Sometimes you got to leave. Sometimes you got to leave that area because the
Yeah.
support may not be there for the vision that you do have. So you might have to go, but then you come back and you be like, look, this is what I created.
Yeah.
And I don't want to cry,
Yeah.
but life is full circle, and it's important that we
Mm-hmm.
get back to, like, this is like a humanity call. This is
Right.
inspiration. This is allowing your inspiration to tap in, to help others tap into their own
Right. Right.
well-being. And so yeah, so I made those wings,
You
and
did a great job. I was like, you did an excellent
I
job
got
with
I
those
got
wings.
them on my wall. Let me see if I can just show them right there.
Girl, yeah, I was there. Y'all should have seen those wings, boy. She
Put on
did
the big
such a
screen.
beautiful job. Oh, there they are. There they are.
Oh
Look at that.
wow.
Look at that.
Let me
Those
see
are
if I can.
beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I loved it. See, those are wings she had on.
So she
Look at
just a
that.
jack of all trades around here.
Yes. Sonny, how long did it take you to make those wings?
What? Oh my gosh.
How long?
Because I had a little help.
Right.
One of my teacher friends, she helped me,
Right.
and it took me about, man, it took us like 2 weeks because I'm
Wow.
prepping. But it was like different. So she did the measuring. Like, those are from
Uh,
scratch. She measured them with me. I told her how
right.
big I wanted them, and then I had to get those daggum um turkey
Fellas?
feathers.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called. They're called a certain name. I can't even think of
Right.
it right now. But I'm gluing, she's gluing, and then you gotta construct it. But I'm an
Yeah.
artist and I like these things. So I do a lot of things with my hands. I like to do that. I sew, I braid hair, I juice.
Girl.
These are things that I
Boy.
do with my hands.
Look.
You
Did
find
when you
if you
driving the truck too, Sonny?
huh?
When you driving the truck? I could
I
have
drive
sworn
a
something.
bus. I drive a bus because so I left so when I was in San Antonio, I was
Right.
teaching and I was
Right.
coaching. So
Coach something.
I had at the School of Excellence, I was teaching
Yeah.
and coaching. So
Coach something.
we had to get our CDLs
Right.
there. So with me having my CDL and coaching, I just kept it for 20 years. Why would I give it away? That I am so now that I'm so let me rewind. So I left teaching in 2016 because I was like, man, they was getting on my nerves. And I
Right.
had all of these things within me that I don't have to put up with this craziness of the
Right.
school system. So I just took a leap of faith and jumped into the fitness world with no net. You hear me? I couldn't even pay my bills. I had to go live with friends for a little while. And that's a different subject. My mom was
Uh-huh.
like, you can come back home. You should come back home. I was like, no, I ain't coming home. I'll ride this thing out. Me and my kids, we just staying at one of my friends' homes. Cause I was like, no, this is not what life is. We don't go back. So
Right.
10
Right.
Absolutely.
weeks. And then I was set. But
I think
my fitness
first.
career was great. Huh?
Okay.
Then that's
First
when I
lady.
started.
There they are.
There
There
it
she
is.
is. Look at that. Boy, look at that.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Boy, she had those wings out there. Girl, you gone with your bad
Wakanda
self.
forever.
You gone with your bad self, Sonny. Now, Sonny, it's a lady, first lady want to know how you did shows outside of San Antonio.
Yeah, I've done shows outside of San Antonio. All of them. Matter of fact, I did one show in San Antonio back in 2018 when I kind of did my little retire thing. But
Right.
um But I mean, I've done shows out the country. I've done show in
Yes.
Miami. I've been in Austin, of course, Dallas, um, to Mexico. I did a show there.
Yes, you did.
So I'm international. I'm like the world, New York, Miami. So
Wow.
been in some places. Arizona.
Right.
It's
Now
been
you.
beautiful. This world has allowed me to connect and build relationships, and it has been absolutely beautiful. Okay.
Yes, it has.
So we'll
Well,
be back
we'll be back. As Honey was gonna say.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
right, all right, all right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for showing this love and support to Miss Ewing. Also, she will provide the contact if you want to follow her or seek her out for
Yeah.
some tips or anything. We will have the information in just a little bit. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour will be bringing you a fiery topic. You want to know what it is? You got to tune in to find out.
Dang, I don't even know what it is. But anyway, Sunny, goddamn, you was up there. You was jumping up in the clouds on that beach, girl. I said, dang, how she
Yeah.
knows?
So, and then I recently got an opportunity to go to Africa. The bodybuilding world has
Africa.
royally, really.
Wait a minute. All right now.
So when I was on stage on this last one when I was performing,
right.
That was Gabon, Africa, and yeah. So I just went in August, and life is full circle. So I trained this lady who was here in Houston, and she's an engineer. She ended up going back to Gabon, and started doing bodybuilding shows there. And then she invited me and a couple of my partners, my colleagues up there, like expense paid, like
woo.
So hotel, flight.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, I was just like, this is beautiful. Help her put on her show.
Yeah.
So we were judges, and then I was able to perform. I was like, I want to do something, you know what I mean? So we stayed 7 days. She wanted to be there 2 weeks, but it was such a short notice. We couldn't, work. And I had just started going back to teaching. So I just recently went back to teaching after 8 years of just being a straight entrepreneur. But that empty nest syndrome, I needed something to care for. So I'm caring about some children. So I gained a few sons.
Girl, that's it. Now you know why I call you unstoppable, son. Now all the stuff I do, that's woman's just unstoppable. What did she do?
Got to keep moving, hey.
Yeah, that's why I said unstoppable.
All of us are unstoppable. We gotta just tap in.
Hey, you're right about that. You definitely right. I mean, it's just a truly blessing to have did the things that you have done and touched so many people's lives that you came across. And see, people, y'all know, like somebody will tell you, now this I want to know, because you get up there at the gym about what, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock workout or something like that?
I'm up there at 4 a.m.
Wow.
So either I have a trainer training me, because I have a trainer, right? So I was there this morning at 4:37 this morning training with my trainer. So and then all good trainers have trainers, okay?
Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. You're absolutely right.
Then because I need to always be learning. Be learning. And then I train my clients. And I'd rather do it early in the morning because by the time you get off work, you like, oh my God, it's like a chore.
Yeah. But the thing is, son, they there. They up there early in the morning with your training. Yeah, you been saying, Sunny, y'all, you been screaming the camera. Y'all
so I know you take naps in the middle of the day.
So when I wasn't working over this past 8 years, yes, naps were my friend. Okay. I'm not able to do it now because I'm in a classroom, but as soon as I get home, I'm like so tired. That's why I was like, I get home at like between 4:30 and 5. I have it's like time to go to bed. And then I coach. So now I'm coaching basketball too. These girls. So it's beautiful. It's giving me what it is that I need for right now. And everything has its season. And so
yes, it does.
Absolutely.
And it's all beautiful. Now I love going outside. I don't like the fact that it gets dark so soon.
I don't either.
And I love the sun, and I love going outside to ground. I love walking barefoot, and I love being in the grass, and I love laying down on my heel.
Well, they said laying on the ground, the grass is a touch of your spiritual, everything spiritual. You're touching the grass and walking in there. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't walking in them grass, and God knows when. My feet ain't touching no grass.
When we used to play outside and all that kind of stuff.
I never liked walking barefooted. I never liked it.
What's wrong with you, honey? You ain't never liked walking barefooted. Come on,
feels so.
Come
I
on
just
now, honey.
can't get with it.
Come on now.
Well, now we'll be outside walking barefooted. Your mom would be
Yeah,
like, "Girl,
I'm gonna
and
try. I'm gonna try.
drinking out that
yeah,
green water hose.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Sipping up
try to
that
go out
water.
there and walk in the grass one day. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, try it. See, I
Let's
can do that
see.
too.
Hopefully it's raining so I can watch
Oh,
the
you want to do it in the rain? Okay. Hey,
yeah.
whatever works. Hey, whatever works. But yeah, I need to put my big old feet in some grass too. But I'm gonna wait till it get a little bit warmer. It's too cold now. I'll wait till around spring or something like that, and I'll do it like
the,
that. It's just
the
too
rain
cold.
get rid of the bugs,
The bugs.
that be in the grass. I
Oh
can't.
well. Hey, it might. But I'm gonna say this now, Sunny. What can I say? I mean, we had some comments go by. People are really, into, I heard some people looking at it and they want to get back in the gym. They want to get themselves going
I
because
need
people, it's
to.
never too late. You're never too old to get back in the gym. Am I correct, Sunny?
Never.
Never.
Yes.
I'm
One
training,
thing.
I'm training a 75-year-old lady right now.
Oh wow. One thing
That's
about
what I'm
working
talking
out, it
about.
do give you a lot of energy though.
Yes. That's what I'm
It does
saying.
give you a lot of energy.
Yes, get that body. It's important. Movement. You gotta continue to move. You gotta move. You just can't sit there. As Sonny said, you gotta have that mind. You gotta just get in there and do it. Now, before we end the show, Sonny, I just want you to say a couple of words and encourage some kind of words to get people going and say what you want to say about some of your events coming up. So you have the floor.
Okay, you guys. So let me see. I got a few things. I like one of my book, but we'll talk about that in a little while.
Okay.
Okay. So what I have coming up. So you seen the flyer, Riverwalk
Yes.
Classic. It will be June the 28th. Yes, June the 28th,
All
2025
right.
at Breckenridge High School. This will be the third annual show in San Antonio. This is something that I wanted to give back. I'm giving money prizes to those that pro bikini classes. So figure and masters starts at age 40. So bikini,
Okay.
figure, and men's classic physique. Depending on the class is gonna depend on the monies that's given. Last
Right.
year I gave 100, 300, and 200 for the first, second, and third place. So
Okay.
yeah, so if those classes grow, then the money will grow.
Oh.
And we also have transformation in there. So transformation,
Uh-huh.
um, this one of my colleagues, this last promoter, he gave a cash prize away for transformation. So I'm thinking that I'm going to give a cash prize away for transformation. So if you know anybody that wants to transform their bodies, they can register.
Me?
And go ahead,
Honey,
Ken. That's what I'm talking about.
Get on, honey. Get on in
Because to transform the body, it's not just the body, it's the mind, right? This is
there.
the
Yeah.
mindset. But you get an opportunity to get a cash prize. Not only that, it's the people you inspire. This stage is
Yeah.
nothing more than a platform for you to share. That's
Right.
it
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, right? And so and so that'll be the show. So June 28, 2025. Leading up to that, and I have not made this announcement, but I'm gonna make this announcement here because you know why? You guys are special.
Oh, thank you. Oh, come on.
I am doing, because I am this motivational speaker. And I'm like, man, Eric Thomas ain't called me. What's the other Les Brown? I'm like, I want to get on one of these big, huge stage platforms. So guess what?
Yes.
I'm going to create my own.
All
So,
right, man. That's what's up.
So it is called the Speaking Collective. And the Speaking Collective is a combination of motivational speakers, whether they're men and women, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's gonna be, I'm doing a 4-city tour. I'm gonna just go ahead and make this announcement. This is way before I announcement to everybody, so I'm going to give it to you guys. So it's going to be a 4-city tour: San Antonio, Austin, Houston, and Dallas. It's called the Speaking Collective. This is where I will compose 4 to 6 motivational speakers that will speak to the audience about their story, about a specific topic that will drive them in a motivational way, that will inspire them, that will motivate them, that will change their mindset, that will, make them think about their life to grow and be inspired to do something, whatever it is that they want to do in their lives. So this is like a new baby that I'm creating, because I want to be a national motivational speaker. So, I'm just going
and
to
you
go
are, you are, you are.
Yeah, I wish you
With
the
your
best,
personality
baby.
and that energy. Yes.
I wish you all the best.
Yes.
Hopefully, I get to
Hey,
be in one of them. I mean,
yes.
not
Oh,
speaking, but I want to see.
you want to come? Honey, where are you staying? Are you in Austin, San Antonio?
No, right now I'm in Louisiana. But I have a home in Georgia as well.
Okay, so Louisiana, we'll have to talk about that. We'll talk about that, because I'm just doing
It ain't nothing to talk about. This girl's always traveling. Don't even play. Don't even play. This girl's like road runner. She's always on the road. She will come.
I'm always traveling. So
Okay, so then that's good. So what it is that, so in San Antonio, it's only going to be San Antonio speakers. So if any speakers out there want to
Spicy, she's talking to you, Spicy.
Okay.
Come on,
Spicy.
Don't
Yes,
get
Spicy.
quiet now.
Oh, I hear crickets.
Don't be quiet now.
We will talk. We will talk.
I ain't got no butt. Do. I make some noise.
So yeah, and so the first one is going to be here in Houston. It's going to be April 6th.
No one is available to take your call. Please.
Oh, Spicy, yes.
That was funny.
Oh, Lord help me.
April 6th will be the first one. It'll be here in Austin, here in Houston.
Okay.
And I'm excited. I mean, it's the first one. It's my baby. I felt like, because I'm aspiring to be this national speaker, traveling, be successful. Right. So I'm going to bring a few people with me that they may want to do that.
Right.
And just go. Again, remember what I told you about what life, what life is about learning lessons and experience. What's the best teacher than experience? So I'm gonna see what it do.
Yes, and I'll tell you what now, because I'm gonna get it from Keisha Shackle. She's another member of the cast. Because I remember you need a place with 100 people, so I'm gonna get with her. If she said she knew a place, I'll get that information. I'll definitely pass it on to you, because she said you need something here in Austin. So
yes, I do.
Sunni, I just want to say, you've been a big blessing. We've been trying to get you here. We've been having other shows and other things going on there. I'm so happy that you was able to come here and share your life with us. And it's just been an honor, and looking forward to working with you again. We're going to have you on game show one night. We do a game thing. We're in the men versus
come on. Hey, anytime you want me to come on here, I'm ready. I got it. I'm ready.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have you on the game show up here with us and everything. But y'all heard it first. So here, what Sunni just said, y'all heard it first on the show. Hey, she going a long way, and Sunni, I wish you nothing but the best. That's why I call you Unstoppable. That's just my nickname for you, Unstoppable, because girl, you going to the stars. You just doing it all and everything, and we just love having you here. So we're gonna talk backstage. We're gonna talk backstage. So y'all.
Yeah.
We just want to thank y'all for being here with us.
Yes.
It's been a great show, and Sunni I'll tell y'all, she locked the room when she talks, she smiles, she just bring that energy, It makes y'all want to get, you sitting there and all of a sudden when she talks, you get energy. So that's what you need. So everybody need a little Sunni in their life, so I'm telling you. But look,
a little sunshine.
That's right. This has been a great show, y'all. I'm sorry to my compadres, the other guys that make, but honey, I thank you for coming to the show with me.
So welcome.
So don't y'all miss the show tomorrow. I don't even know what it's gonna be about, but Spicy says it's gonna be lit. So y'all be sure to join us at 7 p.m. tomorrow and everything. But for me, honey, and our special guest Sunni, we give you nothing but love.
Good night.
Yes. Consistency equals results. Consistency equals results in every area of your life. Peace.